Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of The Snake Pit. I'm your host, Son of Bat, and I'm joined by Son of Phantom.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting, something similar to our cattle cadaver video. Holy shit, the vape's really kicking me right now. But yeah, this is another music compilation video, but this is the E video released by Eminem, and it's a bunch of videos from 1998 to 2000. You got Stand, The Way I Am, Real Slim Shady, Role Model, Guilty Conscience, My Name Is, Just Don't Give a Fuck, Stand Behind the Scenes, and The Mather's Home, and a hidden video if you got a DVD remote. Pretty cool thing. So Phantom, why don't you just kick this off? What did you think of it?
This is a really cool video. Like watching it was a total throwback. It's really awesome. Like any Eminem fan would have a great time watching this. It's like really short, nice to watch. Yeah, it just flew by.
Yeah, 50 minutes and it just went by like really fast. It was insane.
Yeah, and like there's a bunch of hidden features like all throughout every song, I think, except Just Don't Give a Fuck. There was a bunch of things that were different from the album releases, which is really interesting to me.
Yeah, shit had us feeling like we just slipped through the Matrix and we were in a different timeline. Like that shit got me freaking out about the Hadron Collider. I was like, yo, like, because like Phantom was saying, we get the original songs, but it's almost like a weird hybrid of the dirty version and the clean version and unused versions. And it's just really weird. Like, it will fuck with you. If you're an Eminem fan of, like, old school Eminem and you really know these songs, it might throw you through a loop. I mean, maybe we were just baked as fuck and we didn't catch it or didn't see these videos as much. But, I mean, we grew up with these videos. They were on TV all the time. And I certainly don't remember, like, you know, some of the scenes in these. Just Don't Give a Fuck. I don't think I've ever seen before this video. It was trippy. Like, it was really wild.
The different, like, the changes in the verses of The Way I Am, Stan, The Real Slim Shady, and The Role Model are just, like, they're really good, and I wish there was versions of this released. Like, this is fucking really cool. Like, I'm kind of blown away, like, how, like, interested I am. Like, I thought it was going to be kind of, like, lame. Like, I've seen all these videos, but then, like, I just haven't. There's just so much I hadn't seen. It's really like I have to fucking tell people to watch this shit. Like,
awesome.
It's fucking sick.
No, it was really crazy. And one of the things, like, I was hoping they would do this the whole way through, and it kind of did. Stan in The Way I Am, I don't know if it was like this on, because it's been so many years since I've seen it on TV, but I don't remember if those videos were like spliced together like that, because we got a feeling like it was going to be a movie for a second. It went straight into the next video, and it was seamless. And it wasn't so much so the next way, but those videos were released in 2000. The later ones were 99 and 98.
So between Stan and The Way I Am, there's like there's a scene that I've never seen on either video.
Where they played the instrumental of Kim.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they play the instrumental of Kim, and there's like this weird, like, I gotta rewatch some of this shit and compare it to the old videos because there's so much that's different. Yeah, I couldn't see it all in one take.
Like a total head trip. And fuck, what was it? It was in Role Model. They had that nice cartoon segment where it wasn't even just the cartoon segment. They did a whole fucking allusion to Psycho 2 with fucking Norman killing the mom with the shit. Like you were saying, he showed visual representations to every lyrical reference he had. It was fucking amazing. Again, Role Model is a video I don't remember seeing on TV. Again, it's been so many years. But Stan, The Way I Am, Real Slim Shady, and My Name Is, those were always on TV. I remember seeing those all the time. But yeah, man, Guilty Conscience, that was a weird one because it kind of felt like they used some of the dirty version, but then it was
also clean, and then like,
but I mean, that song, I mean, I can see why that would have been really hard to put on because that's a fucking crazy song even today.
The Role Model video, dude, was so much to unpack there.
My God.
So much. Like, it was so good. Like, fuck, I don't even know. Like, so much of it was changed. Like, it was never released. I don't remember a release for that video.
Well, I mean, that whole thing with him as the fucking priest trying to get the boy in the room, that probably explains why. Like, the whole thing was crazy. And then for the Way I Am, we get the Marilyn Manson cameo, which I always remembered. Like, this whole thing, like you said, was fucking crazy. To see videos I've never seen before mixed with ones I had seen, the mix of verses, like clean, dirty, and never used, it was a head trip. It was a head trip to listen to.
Yeah. I was fucking hyped throughout the whole thing. Like, it was actually really cool.
Yeah, no, it was a head trip to listen to, and he was literally giving us shit that we only joke about inside of our living room. Like, it was like, it was fucking crazy. Some of the technical specs on this was released on December 12th, 2000, recorded between 98 to 2000. It's considered hardcore hip hop, horrorcore, and comedy hip hop. And I was saying, like, if I were to put this on a shelf, well, it already has a spot on the shelf with the music videos, but if I wanted to like encompass what it's all about here, you get Freddy Got Fingered on one side, the E-Tape in the middle, and any fucked up gory horror movie, maybe a Jason movie or a Texas Chainsaw right there, and that explains the whole piece. Fucking hilarious. This thing clocks in at 52 minutes and 57 seconds, but it really doesn't feel like that. This shit flies by so fast. The one thing is, there's an 8th video on here for Shit on You by D12. It was like a promotional thing for Devil's Night, but we couldn't find it because we watched this off an Xbox. Didn't have a DVD remote to punch in 312, which is what you got to do to get this video to activate, but pretty cool throwback to the Easter egg DVD days. Label Interscope and Aftermath, directed by Philip Atwell, Dr. Dre, Darren Levette, Paul Hunter, and Damon Johnson. Produced by Dr. Dre, Philip Atwell, Chris Palladino, Damon Johnson, Nigel Sareg, Nina Huang, Anna Rambo, Courtney Holt, Leo Rossi, and Melinda Pepler. And yeah, this was a crazy thing. There's also 2 features on here. There's a making of behind the scenes thing for Stan, which truthfully we didn't watch because we wanted to find the Shit on You video, but we got a glimpse of it and it seemed pretty cool. You know, for any like super fan, you get a behind the scenes look at it. But the funniest thing was the Mather's Home, the video.
Mather's Home. We got to talk about the Mather's Home. It's actually really cool. Like, I've never seen it before. I've never even heard about this, but it's really cool. It's like a fucking Blair Witch Project meets fucking Inner Core Detroit. These guys fucking, these fucking guys, there's an actor that Worm from fucking Coach Carter is in this shit. It's so weird. Like I was looking at him, I was like, that's fucking Worm from Coach Carter, 100%. And it was like other actor I've never seen before. But
just some white dude.
I get like Coach Carter came out a few years after this was made, so like maybe he got found out through that. Like it's very interesting. Like. Fucking cool video.
Yeah, like, and Phantom was saying, it's got like a Blair Witch thing. It opens with this whole thing about like 2 Eminem fans broke into his home and were never seen again. Literally the same text crawl from the Blair Witch Project happens in this. They go into his house. They basically break into Eminem's childhood home. It's almost presented like it's haunted or shit. And then they get in the house, like lyrics and like titles of songs from the Marshall Mathers LP are written all over the fucking walls. And then they go in the basement. The white dude fucking disappears and he like is hanging from the ceiling like Texas Chainsaw style, not Blair Witch, and that's because it cuts to Eminem revving up a fucking chainsaw before it cuts. And you know what? This came out in 2000, and it reminded me of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. The beginning and the end of that movie with the found footage shit of Leatherface. I wonder, did Michael Bay like watch that and be like, yo, I got an idea here? Because like that's fucking crazy. But no, it was hilarious. It was really fun. This was a great video. If you can find it for cheap, I mean, it goes for like $30, depending on if that's your definition of cheap. If you're just a broke ass bum or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, pick this up. It's really fucking cool. A lot of sick features on here. It just flies by. It's definitely like, it kind of feels like a short movie, and it did some pretty good fucking numbers back when it came out in 2000. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about it. It's a video compilation. I'm actually starting to warm up to these things. If I can find more of like really cool bands or rappers that did this, I'd be more than happy to cover it because the Kettle Cadaver ones were fucking gnarly. I got to show you those at some point. But yeah, this Eminem one was sick. I know Marilyn Manson had one that was released on VHS called Dead to the World. And if I can ever find that, we got to watch that because there's some fucked up shit in that one. They never released it on DVD, and I don't know, I've heard rumors that if it ever gets released, like in full segment, it could just destroy Marilyn Manson's career. Freaked out that pervert comedian Andy Dick so bad that he like was traumatized by it. But it'd be interesting if anyone's got a tape and wants to donate it. That would be sick. But I guess I might have to buy it one day and we'll check it. But yeah. The E-Tape, fucking call it the E-Tape. It's just called E, but E by Eminem, fucking solid. What would you rate this on a scale out of 10? I mean, it's not a traditional movie, but its own thing. What would you rate this?
You know, I just gotta rate this really, really high. It's a 10 for me, because like it's got stuff as an Eminem fan that I've never seen, and that like I consider myself like a pretty fucking hardcore fan, and like anything that I haven't seen, I consider very good. And this was really like well made. It's cool. Like it just has interesting shit. I'm gonna be looking online for this Shit on You. I've seen the version that was released 14 years ago. I've seen that a bunch, but I really just want to see this like secret version. I'm gonna be on YouTube all fucking night. I swear to God, guys. If anyone knows where it's at, send the link in the comments. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, well, fucking, that pretty much, like, you know, as unoriginal as it is, I'm going to rate this thing a 10 also. As much as I've shit on Eminem's, see what I did there? As much as I've shit on Eminem's recent music from, like, yeah, from Recovery Now, and I still think to this day, '09 is, like, Relapse was the last great album he did. Everything after that, I kind of just pretend like it doesn't exist, but I can't deny this shit is still fucking amazing. Those first 5 albums, fucking amazing. These videos, fucking amazing. I will never diss that shit. It is so awesome. This 50 minutes and it flew by like it was 10. It was fucking insane. 10 out of 10, a must have for any like rap fan, any horrorcore fan, comedy rap, Eminem, like, you know, like if you're into weird zany shit, like this is definitely up there. Like I said, this would pair great with Freddie Got Fingered. Fucking funny shit. Yeah, 10 out of 10, amazing. Anyone who can find this, definitely pick it up. Super sick. But yeah, this was the E video by Eminem. Hope you guys enjoyed. Find it if you can, because you get some sick shit that you don't see on the internet. Peace.
Remember, if you don't subscribe, I'ma kill you.
I'ma kill you. Cause Shady will fucking kill you. All right, peace everyone. Have a good one.